Go.
All right, so today we are going to be playing Jeopardy to review for our final assessment, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be giving you all an assessment to see how well you have learned all the things that we have taught you in the last 4 weeks. To play Jeopardy, yes, Diab?
Is that our last test?
You will have 1 more week of summer school after Ms. D'Antino and I leave, and I can't promise that you won't have any tests then, but this is probably going to be your biggest test. Ms. Hunter is smiling over there. She may have some surprises up her sleeve. So, to play this review game, excuse me? Joshua? Joshua, have a seat. You don't need your backpack on, and your jacket needs to be unzipped. I'm waiting. Unzip. Thank you. We're in class here. Okay, so to play Jeopardy, we played this once before, but I want to review the rules, and we changed the rules a little bit so that you can get more points. So, this is the board. The top row is all worth 100 points, and the categories are listed at the top. Second row is worth 200 points, third row is 300 points, fourth row is 400 points. The first team that gets into the front seat and has the answer correct on a piece of paper showing their work gets the points from their row. So if it's a 300-point question, you'll get 300 points. Each person who gets to the front row with the correct answer, doesn't matter if you're first or last, that team gets 50 points. You also get 50 points for meeting my behavioral expectations. So these are as follows. You will work quietly at your desks. You may whisper to one another, but you cannot talk in a loud voice. It's all practicing whispering for a second. We're going to say to your neighbor, what are you having for lunch today? And your neighbor will tell you. Practice in a whisper. Wow, that is great whispering. That's perfect. If I hear it louder than that in your rows, then you are not meeting my behavioral expectations. Another way you can meet my behavioral expectations is to walk to this desk. If you walk to this desk, you're meeting my behavioral expectations. If you run, you are not. Another way is by supporting each other. One of our 5 Ps is being positive. If I hear you going, oh, or saying other things that aren't super nice to another team, that is not meeting my behavioral expectations. You are to say supportive things, or you can keep your mouth shut. But you cannot say things that are not supportive to people on your team or to other teams. So, if you don't meet behavioral expectations, you lose 50 points for your team. And I need everyone to be showing their work. And so occasionally I'll say, Duke, show me your work. And you'll all have to put your paper up. And if every person on the team is not showing their work, that team will also lose 50 points. So, can someone refresh me on the rules really quickly? Brooke, can you refresh me on the rules really fast?
If we get the question right, we get to have 50 points. It doesn't matter if you first or last.
Yep, that's great. Actually, I'm going to have a few people refresh rules. Zachra?
And say supportive things, not negative things.
Perfect. Hey, Jerry. And Berger? Can you join this team and sit right here? Say it again?
You get 50 points for the
Good. Okay, now I need everyone to turn to a partner and say one thing that they're going to try and do hard during this game. Okay. Now I need to see if there's any questions before we get started. Kevin, and then Brooke, and then mine. Kevin? I'm having a hard time hearing. Wait 1 second. Thank you, Kevin.
If you get the answer wrong, will you still give the work more than the points?
You don't lose any points now. If you still tried but you got the answer wrong, you don't lose any points. Brooke?
If we don't get to finish the problem and you tell us to show up our work, then we still get negative 50 points.
If you didn't show your work,
I mean, no. Like, say if somebody already answered it and it was almost done, and you tell us to show, and you tell us to say,
Yeah.
you tell Princeton to do this, or we get
yeah,
points.
yeah, you can still get points for showing your work. Maya?
Can I go down, please?
What?
Can I go down, please?
Yes. Okay. Any final questions before we get started with Jeopardy? We're going to be keeping our points over here so you can watch them get tracked. Okay, I'm going to call on someone to be our first caller. Janae? Oh, this is, I just printed something on the back. You'll see. The questions over there. Okay, I'm going to take these points down and put them right here so that we all remember them. Oh my goodness, my opportunity jar fell. Brooke, thank you. Let's see this. Thanks, it's okay.
Oops.
All right. Amari Fisher, you get to pick the first category. What's it going to be? Decimals, mixed numbers, fractions, fractions part 2, word problems, order of operation, or bonus. Bonus is like same points, but just a mix of different kinds of questions.
Order of operations for 300.
Order of operations for 300. All right. Everyone is ready with the pencil, Cameron?
So everybody tries to work it out and correct answer.
Everyone tries to work it out. Everyone tries to work it out. The first person on your team to get the answer that you all think is correct is going to move up here to the first seat. How are you going to get there? Are you going to run, Wilbert? No. You're going to walk.
So do we just
Cameron?
discuss the answer with our team?
You
before
can
we sit right here?
you can whisper with your team.
Okay.
Any other questions? Brooke?
Can we get up? Because like, people are all going to family.
Yes. You can move slowly and quietly around your row. Okay, here comes the first question. I really appreciate how silently everyone is working right now. Got one person who's got it. Close. I wish I could say next. Got it. If you have the right answer, even if you weren't the first person, come sit in the front row. Angie, can you press stop on the recorder, please?